Guys, I'm currently at work and I wanted to show you guys what happens when I don't meet my push-ups for the day. And for those of you always asking, I wash my hands right after doing this so I can go back to making pizzas with clean hands. With soap. Now I know you probably did not click on this video to see what I do at work when I have absolutely zero pizzas to make. And today we're talking about my transformation and my journey of doing push-ups for subscribers for over 200 days. Without further ado, let's find a little bit of a quieter place to talk about this. Let's teleport back to the lair. All right. And we're back home. Now, for those of you who are new, my name is David, and as you guys saw by the title, I've been doing push-ups for subscribers for a little bit over 200 days now. Now, we started this challenge at 200 subscribers even. Now, doing something for subscribers is a cheat code in my opinion, so for those of you who are also new to YouTube and want to try doing it, I recommend doing some sort of challenge. I saw a video of a guy who was extremely overweight. I think he was about 400 pounds when he started his challenge, and he took a step for every single follower. Now, one step is not much, but when there's 10,000 followers daily and you have to take 10,000 steps, you're going to lose weight pretty quick. And that's exactly what he did. He lost almost all of his weight. He lost, I think, 150 pounds over the course of 2.5 years of just plain walking, nothing else. Of course, there was probably other exercises, but he didn't mention them in the video. And that is something that I wanted to do. But just about 220 days later, we are sitting at a very comfortable 15.1 thousand subscribers. Stick around till the end of the video to see my actual physique transformation. And now let's break down how many push-ups I did a day. After a very deep mathematical breakdown, we see that I only did about 75 push-ups a day on average. I had days where I had to do over 400 push-ups, but I've also had days where I've had to do only about 10 push-ups. And those days in particular, I obviously just took it upon myself to work out. I still did a workout, I still did push-ups and other types of exercises because I don't want to lose that physique. I don't want to lose this grind that I've been on for the last, 200 days. So yeah, at that point, if I didn't have enough push-ups to do in a day, I would just substitute it with more workouts. So I do want you guys to understand, this does not only involve push-ups, and this physique change that you guys will see does not only involve me working out using calisthenics. I also have some dumbbells and some other forms of exercise that I use. And honestly speaking with you guys, I highly recommend using more than just push-ups to get to the physique level that you want. Obviously, push-ups are great and you can always do more push-ups, you can always work out more, but I got to the point in my life at one point where I did 100 push-ups a day for weeks on end, and at that point in my life, 100 push-ups didn't seem like a challenge at all. So I didn't have time, to sit there and do 400 or 500 push-ups for 30 minutes to an hour. Now, when I started this challenge, I weighed about 150 pounds. 150 pounds is not a lot for someone like me. I'm also about 6 feet tall, so being 6 foot and sub 200 was just absolutely sad. I do also want you to keep in mind that I also did do dirty bulking this whole entire process. I have not gotten to the point where I want to work on my diet yet. It's not necessarily something that's super important to me right now, and I understand there's a ton of you gurus who are going to go to the comment section and say you can't build a proper physique without eating the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, the right amount of nutrients in general. And even though you are right, fuck you. This is my journey and I need to figure it out on my own. I understand that eventually I'll need to change my diet and everything of that nature, but for now, I'm broker than you, I'm broker than your friend, I'm broker than your family, I'm broker than the homeless guy down the street. And let's just accept that at the end of the day, I'm not going to get any kind of eating plan quite yet. I just don't need it. I don't want it. And more importantly, I once again don't have money for it. I don't have money for the food or the plan. So yeah, we're kind of in a pickle here, which is why I think you should subscribe and share this video with your friends and family so we can get monetized and put all of the money we make from YouTube back into our YouTube videos so we can make better videos for you guys. And last but not least, I do want you guys to understand that this was not a 200 days in a row challenge. So yes, I did do 200 days in a row of push-ups for subscribers, but I had a few days where I had to not post a video, and I even had a time when I couldn't post for almost a week, and I couldn't work out for that week. So I do want you guys to understand that I did have some setbacks here and there throughout this challenge. However, the majority of this challenge was done correctly and properly and on time. Now, at about 6 foot, 140 pounds, this is what I looked like. And as you can see, I was very small in my chest and my arms, and my abs had very little definition. Now that you know my benchmarks for the before, let's see how I look now after a pump, after a good workout, and more importantly, how I look after 200 days of push-ups for subscribers. Now guys, currently in this challenge, we weigh almost 200 pounds. To be specific, we weigh about 180 pounds. And quite a bit of it is actually fat, and I'll show you guys here in a sec. So this is me not flexing, not worried about anything, not worked out today at all or anything. But as you guys can see, I've gained a lot of fat in my stomach and sides. Sides have always bothered me, my sideburns, I called it a freaking skirt my entire life because it looks like a skirt. It's always been bad, but I'm not worried about it at all. As you guys can see, my physique has deflated a little bit. You cannot see nearly as much definition as you could in my first photo that I showed you. However, that's not a bad thing. Just so you guys can see what I'm seeing with this weight gain. So we've gained about 20 pounds, and a lot of it went to our chest. A lot of it went to our actual arm, with now our arm being actually decently sized. And yes, a lot of it did go into our booty cheeks. A lot of it went into our ball sack. My balls are huge now. I'm just kidding. They don't grow. They're always going to stay ping pong ball size. But everything on my body is bigger. I've gained weight in every single way I could, and I'm extremely happy with that, which is why I want to keep growing and keep doing this challenge as long as I possibly can. If you're new here, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and also share this video with your friends and family, because y'all, once again, I'm trying to get monetized, still not monetized even though I'm at 15k subscribers. So help a brother out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great day. Peace.